Hello everybody out there in the empty void of the internet. Welcome to RomanPlayzzz. And today I'm gonna review Street Fighter V, the newest installment in the Street Fighter series. Now it has been out for a couple of weeks, so if you're really interested in this game, you either already have it or read other reviews of it. But yeah, I'm just gonna do this also for my own enjoyment, I guess. I really like Street Fighter. I've really enjoyed Street Fighter 4. It was the first game I got when I bought my Xbox 360. But the first thing I want to point out is down here there's a shop button. Now we can't click on it right now. It says available as a free update in March. We are in March right now. There's no free update yet. It's probably gonna be, and that's not the point. The point is, this game as of right now feels pretty much like a skeleton of a future game. What I mean by that is the structures there, the core gameplay is fine. It's great. If you're a Street Fighter fan, just go get it. I mean, it's as good as you want it to. But the game modes are shallow. The options are small. For example, let's look at versus. This is just a small thing. Like, of course, you can play against if you got your buddy over. Plug in 2 controllers and play. Why can't I choose an AI opponent? Why not? If I want to do it, it should just be there. Another thing is the story mode. Like usually, Street Fighter has an arcade mode where you choose a character, and then you go through the ladder to the last boss and fight him, and then there's small story in between the matches. Here it's actually much more interesting, you would think, because every character got his own storyline. So let's, for example, take Rio.
The answer. There shouldn't only be one.
Yeah. So you can see here there's 4 like episodes or whatever you want to call them, which basically is 3 matches and an epilogue. These are ridiculous. The fights are easy, the story is ridiculous, but the developers have promised a large free story update in June, where you get I think an hour or 2 worth of cutscenes and stuff like that. Great, let's see how that goes. But as of right now, the game has a very bad story mode. But whatever, you don't get a Street Fighter game for the story mode anyway, but this is just ridiculous. Let's take a look at a cutscene here and you can see what I mean.
Destroy everything. The power of absolute destruction. To kill. That is the only destiny of your fist.
Yeah, whatever. I don't want to look at the whole thing here. But this is...
Yeah, that's the spirit.
Yeah, and then after the cutscene, there's a fight. But yeah, the cutscene is not a cutscene. It's an illustration. Sometimes there's a bit of animation within the illustration, and with some really ridiculous writing over. So you should never get this game for the story mode. Maybe the update in June will make it a lot better. I'm doing really bad here, sorry. It's not a good idea talking and fighting at the same time, but these fights are like really easy. You can see how bad I'm fighting right now, and I'm easily winning. But yeah, take a look at the graphics here. They look really good, I think. It looks like Street Fighter 4, but obviously more detail and better textures, and all that is as it should be, I think.
Well, I totally...
Master.
But this was helpful. I learned more
Yeah.
about my skill.
all this is as it should be. As I said, the core gameplay is really good. The fighting system is the best. I think it's the most interesting in a fighting game. But yeah, the main problem is just the things around it. One thing I really miss here is a trials mode where you can really get to learn the characters and their combos and stuff like that, because this game is not very accessible for beginners, and I'm still kind of a beginner. I mean, I played Street Fighter before, I played Street Fighter 4 a lot, but it's still, I still don't know the characters very well, and the trials mode there was in Street Fighter 4 really helped me get to learn the characters. I really missed that here, and should be here, and if we're lucky they will do an update of this and add the mode. Yeah, so you can see there's right now there's 10 different stages, not counting the grid. These are fine. Graphically they look good. Not the most interesting stages, and I hope they will add more, like they will add more of everything, but they're alright. And there's only 8 characters to choose from right now, and considering that I think Street Fighter 4, also Street Fighter 4 ended up having something like 44 characters or something like that. This is really missing as well. But 6 characters are promised to be added later, but you will either have to get the season pass, so you will have to pay actual money for new characters, or you will have to use the in-game currency fighting money, which you can win either by completing offline stuff or competing online. I think they said that you can finishing everything that you can do offline will give you enough cash to buy the first character. So from that we can see if we want to buy all 6 characters with in-game currency. We will probably have to do a lot of online challenges, online fighters and stuff like that. So I think that's ridiculous, but they're gonna make the money in any way possible.
Be on guard.
So I think Cammy is my favorite character here, and we're gonna try... There's 4 new characters. I think it's Rashid, Laura, this is Laura, Fang, and this Aztec warrior. I think he's new too. I'm not sure. Somebody will probably correct me on that. And Dalsim has gotten a new look. He got the hipster beard going for him. And Ken has gotten the most ridiculous haircut ever. There's nothing wrong with long hair for a dude, but this is just ridiculous. But yeah, we're gonna get into this, go into this training mode, and this is just freeform training, like you can do whatever you want to do without any opposition. But there's no training as we know it from the trials mode there was in Street Fighter 4, and that's really a pity. But there's also some changing to the fighting system in general. You can see instead of the focus there were in Street Fighter 4, we got the trigger. V-trigger, sorry. You use that by using R1 and R2 like this, and every character will have something different. Cammy here, you can see the meter is going down. Some of her action are gonna be more powerful, like this was the I did the traditional kick up. I can't remember what it's called. Cannon spike it's called, yeah. You can see the regular cannon spike is like this. if I use V-Trigger, it's much more powerful. And I think this is more powerful as well. So yeah, that's her special ability. But everyone will have their own special ability. I think Riri is able to absorb damage, and everyone will also have a reversal of some kind. I think we can go in here and see V-System. Yeah, you can see Delta Drive. That was what I did by pressing R1 and R2. And then you have Axle Spin Knuckle. That's this one, I think, yeah. And a Strike Back. Yes, that's a reversal. I think every character will have their own reversal to break combos. And then obviously they still have the Ultra combos, which is called Critical Arts. And they're pretty much like we know them from Street Fighter 4. So, but I don't think they look as spectacular as they did in Street Fighter 4, which is kind of a pity. I thought they looked really good in Street Fighter 4. But yeah, they're probably gonna change and add stuff and whatever. But yeah, my final verdict on this game is really that at its core, it's really good. It's one of the best fighting games, I think. The system seems balanced. It's easy to execute the different moves, but still hard enough to feel like you really have to master the moves in order to do real damage. But yeah, the real downside to this game is that right now it's just the skeleton of the game. It's a solid. The skeleton has a solid bone structure, but they need to add more. So I would say I would give it a 7 out of 10. It's a really good game, and with additions, it will probably get a lot better. But right now, it's a 7 out of 10. But if you like Street Fighter, you're gonna love this game as well. So go get it and kick some ass. See you.